If you are thinking about leaving the UK, then there are various things that you might want to think about in terms of your UK taxes. And usually the best time to think about that is before you leave. So some of the things that you may wish to think about are, what's your UK tax residence position going to be? Are you going to break UK tax residence, or are you going to be spending sufficient time back in the UK that you will remain UK tax resident? If that's the case, do we need to look to a double tax treaty to consider how you're going to be taxed? Is split year treatment going to be available to you, for example? What's going to happen on the way back to the UK? Once again, can we do split year treatment? Do we need to think about the treaty residence position? Once you've left the UK, you may then also want to be thinking about how your UK tax residence position will impact on your UK taxes. So for example, will you continue to have any trailing income in the UK, whether that be employment related? Are you going to have any trailing bonuses, for example, if you stay with your UK employer? Are you working with an international firm, and will you have some trailing equity that might need to be reported to the UK? Have you got any trailing investment income? Can that be disregarded, or will that be subject to tax in the UK? Do you have a property? Are you going to be keeping hold of that whilst you're outside of the UK? Will you be renting it out, and therefore will you become a non-resident landlord? Do you need to keep filing tax returns to declare any trailing sources of UK income? Or will your situation be resolved? Is there any sort of tax planning that might be available in terms of capital gains on assets that you might be disposing of whilst you're outside of the UK? Or if you're not planning on being out for long enough, can you not take advantage of that because of some temporary non-residence rules? There's other things that you might want to think about, maybe slightly outside the scope of taxes. For example, what's going on with your national insurance contributions whilst you're outside of the UK? Would you like to make voluntary contributions? Can you make contributions to UK pensions? What about what's going on in your ISAs? And then fundamentally, what do you still need to do? There are lots and lots of things for you to think about in advance, and also just when you've left the UK as well. We offer personalised tax relocation briefings where we can cover all of the above. And if that's something of interest to you, and if we can be of any help, then please do let us know.